Empires rise and empires fall. And we've seen it throughout history, from the Soviet Union to the Roman Empire. And it's always for the same reasons: internal instability, economic collapse, overextension. It's been proven that when you do the most, you get. I guess the United States thought that they were exempt from this reoccurring result, because the same thing seems to be happening to us.
It seems that we are doomed to watch history repeat itself.
You said it, Janine. And that's a Trump supporter. Hear me out. So this whole time we are so concerned about nuclear weapons. Now, I haven't heard anything about Iran having nuclear weapons. I haven't seen a tweet. I haven't seen no quote. I haven't seen nothing that proves to me that Iran has nuclear weapons.
The agency have said in his many reports the exact amount of our enriched, nuclear material.
Yes. So where is it now? Who has custody of it?
So they are under the rebels. Our nuclear facilities were attacked, and everything is under the rebels. Of course, there is the possibility to retreat them, but under the supervision of the agency. If one day we come to the conclusion to do that, it would be under the supervision of the agency. But for the time being, we have no program, we have no plan to recover them from under the rebels.
But they sure got a bunch of that other shit. They got plenty of drones. They got plenty of bombs.
Iranian military is quite strong, as you see, because they have the motivation, they have the arms that they need, which are produced in Iran.
So your side is ready for a long war if the United States and Israel choose that. Do you consider this an existential threat to the Islamic Republic?
It is an existential threat to the Islamic Republic, and therefore we have to stay with full might, as we are doing now.
Iran's allies are China, North Korea, and Russia. They said we're good. We got plenty of weapons. We got plenty of people that are willing to fight. We good over here. And I believe it. Do you see what they're doing to our ships?
You can see on all these Iraqi channels right now, you can see what's going on. Earlier in the day, 3 major cargo ships in the Strait of Hormuz that were trying to cross were hit by Iran, including this Thai flag bulk cargo ship. And the Iranians warned these ships, if you go, we're going to destroy you. And Donald Trump's like, cross, you can do it. And then they did, and they got hit, and the 3 ships got destroyed.
Russia has been providing intel. That's why they know where to hit. But the whole time the United States has been so concerned about nuclear weapons. Oh, you're concerned about nuclear bombs? Oh, come on in. You didn't say nothing about other stuff. Y'all fell for the okie doke. And Israel's getting the worst part of it. I don't understand. Y'all thought you really had it good with the United States, that you can just bomb them, knock out their leader and the girls' school.
Go on, lie, lie, lie. We didn't hit the Manab school. America doesn't have Tomahawk missiles at all. We care deeply about the Iranian people.
And the hospital, and think that they were just going to give up. Now you want to ask everybody else, all our allies, for help. And like I said, who are Trump's allies? Your president is asking those same people who he didn't need to help him win this war that he unlawfully started. You can't win a war without allies. But now, thanks to your president's stupidity, all these NATO countries out here sounding like Drake.
Treat me like I'm dumb or something, like you're running something, like they drop you on your head when you was one of some my.
The person who he really needs help from is Ukraine. But you were consistently talking about Ukraine.
He be like, shut the fuck up. I be quiet. But when he leave, I be talking again.
You need their technology in order to knock out these drones that Iran has. But you still want to side with Putin. Huh? Who's pretty much working against you.
Putin said that, yes, he is giving intelligence to Iran, but he said that he would stop giving intelligence to Iran to help Iran target American soldiers, kill Americans, and harm American interests so long as the United States cuts off support to Ukraine.
So now you're in a catch-22 situation. You can't pull out.
That's what she said.
Because it's going to make you look weak. He's going to die on this hill. And he's hoping that other people are going to bail him out. And it's not going to happen. Because Iran's been preparing for this. They're waiting for us to give them a reason. And they're not going to be able to get us. Because we're going to be able to knock them things that we're too far away. They're not going to attack the United States. Not by sending missiles. But they can get Israel.
I'm so sorry.
You see, this is how I know that Israel and the United States is stupid. Your only ally is the United States, who's far away. It's not like we're going to send boats. We'll be there soon. No, it's going to take a minute. You couldn't find a closer ally. The relationship between the United States and Israel is kind of like your mom asking you where you're at, and you say, I'm on the way, or I'm on the road, and you haven't even left the house yet. We're just like, oh, we're just going to swing by every now and again with some bombs, drop some bombs, and we're going to fly back.
Mission accomplished.
And that's it. This is what happens when you roll up into somebody's spot, starting trouble, up, and thinking they're not going to do anything. And I guarantee you that this is going to disturb the way things are going to be negotiated if we decide to go into negotiations with Iran when the regime change happens. We were probably duping them before, but now seeing what they got, they're like, yeah, we're going to have to renegotiate. And as for Donald Trump, they want you. We cool with your country. It's all good. We're still mad. We're going to be mad, but we're cool. We just want him. Sending Trump to jail to me kind of feels like sending Bill Cosby to jail. When he got out, he's all old and gray, and he's walking around with a cane, or someone got to push his ass in a wheelchair. He's around Biden's age. You telling me that it's happening to Biden, but he's okay? No, that don't make sense. They giving him something. The moment he's off them drugs, he's going to be like, if he ever goes to jail, which honestly, it's never going to happen. I don't think Trump's going to go to jail, honestly. But they can get all his friends, though. They're up for grabs. That's why he was willing to throw Jeffrey Epstein under the bus. Jeffrey Epstein was a pawn for Donald Trump. You think Jeffrey Epstein was at the top? Jeffrey Epstein was just in charge of finances. That's why everybody involved in the Trump administration is now y'all lying under oath. Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem, Kash Patel, all of y'all lying under oath. And it's recorded. They can take y'all out. Maybe not Trump, but they can take down everybody else involved. So we overplayed our hand. We thought Iran didn't have nothing because they didn't have no weapons of mass destruction. And we're already in a big deficit, and nobody's willing to help us.
So, look, gas prices are up, and we know they're up, and we know that people are hurting because of it. And we're doing everything that we can to ensure that they stay lower. I will say, the president said this, and I certainly agree with it. This is a temporary blip. Okay, what happened under the Biden administration? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Gas prices are higher right now. And frankly, they're not even as high as they were during certain parts of the Biden administration because of what's going on in the Middle East. It's not going to last forever. We're going to take care of business. We're going to come back home. And when that happens, you're going to see energy prices come back down to reality.
We're going with Joe Biden again. Remind me, when does it start to be y'all fault? Because you've been at this for over a year now. Gas prices are getting so bad that people got to think 3 times before going out. The first time is for the initial thought, and then once when you get to the front door, and then once when you get to the car. When you put the key into the ignition, your car ain't even going to start anymore. It's going to go, you sure you want to do that? I hope that toilet paper was worth it. The whole country is going to turn into Portland at this rate. Everybody's going to be riding bikes. Bike profits are going to be booming in the next couple of years. Either that or I'm going to see a bunch of walking around looking like Denzel Washington in the Book of Eli. Iran, they played the long game on this one.